Ladies and gentlemen, your favorite Zionist prince coming to you live right now from a car in Italy. I am giving you a news update on Operation, seems to be known as Amaravi. I'm not sure what that even stands for. I'm not even sure I'm reading this. I'm getting this from English sources. All the news coming out right now is very touch and go, so keep in mind, take everything I'm about to say with a grain of salt. There are some things that are actually happening, but a lot of this is really just developing right now. Essentially, Israel has began striking IRGC commanders in Tehran, in the capital city of Iran. We are looking at a full strike and some collapsed buildings. Rumored right now is one of the main scientists developing the nuclear program has been assassinated. There's also multiple precision strikes that have been taking place in specific apartments. And again, like I said, a building that was torn down pretty much completely. This seems to be in a neighborhood. I'll give you guys a name right now. This was a neighborhood, it is a neighborhood that is housing the top commanders of the IRGC. We're also looking at a situation right now where the U.S. has officially said that they're not involved. They're not striking in any capacity. They're not getting involved in this. These are all being announced as preemptive strikes on Iran. It looks like Israel had the intel that the development of the nuclear bomb was probably a couple days away from happening, and so that is the reason they decided to do these preemptive strikes, to stop it dead in its tracks. This also means that a serious retaliation from Iran is going to come. The explosions in the neighborhood of the Revolutionary Guard's Shahid Mahalati neighborhood targeted eliminations of Iranian leadership. They're launching the operation to attack the Iranian regime's nuclear program and long-range missile capabilities. Dozens of military targets in various areas of Iran were attacked as an opening strike. It seems that at the moment, the actual nuclear sites have not been attacked, but these are the actual IRGC commanders that have been struck. We had drills in Israel at the moment, but they are just drills. We also had a random 5.2 magnitude earthquake, which happened at the same exact time, which is kind of crazy. The IDF says that the Iranians have developed a plan to destroy the state of Israel by using widespread and precise fire from the entire Iranian axis, a ground invasion using pickup trucks from all borders, and undermining the regimes in Jordan and Egypt. The IDF is preparing for an operation lasting at least several days, including the expectation of heavy Iranian barrages, and says full dialogue is taking place with the U.S. military. At the end of the operation, there will be no nuclear threat. According to a report, the IDF, Israel has intercepted launches towards Israel while still in Iranian territory. Early on, this was about an hour ago where everything started breaking off. There was, I have a lot of contacts, a lot of channels, and I'm communicating with some in the IDF, some out. There was this rumor of 34 strikes, 34 ballistic missiles that were on their way from Iran to Israel. It seems that all of those have been intercepted. Here, I'm just getting another one right now. This is coming from Doron Kadosh in the IDF, launching Operation Amaravi to damage the Iranian regime's nuclear program and long-range missile firing capabilities. Dozens of military targets were attacked in various areas of Iran as an opening strike. Military command targets, commanders, military targets, headquarters, and nuclear sites were attacked. Oh, so apparently nuclear sites were attacked. That's new information for me right now. The alarms that were activated across the country do not due to missile firing, but to prepare the public for a possibility of missile firing soon. It's probably going to be happening tonight or tomorrow morning, which means that my flight to Israel that I'm supposed to take back in about 24 hours is probably going to be canceled as well. So, if any of you guys are Italian followers, we'll probably be in Italy for a little while. Could be fun. Let's have some pizza. IDF has identified convergence of 3 components. The Iranians are racing to develop a nuclear device possessing enough enriched uranium for 15 nuclear bombs within a few days, and Iranian scientists are working to assemble the various parts to build a nuclear bomb. The project is at such a stage that if we do not act now, we will know less every day. The Iranians have thousands of ballistic missiles with a plan to double and triple the number in the coming year, but this is an existential threat regardless of the nuclear threat. Distributing weapons and ammunition to proxies in the region, the IDF says that the Iranians have developed a plan to destroy the state of Israel by using broad and precise fire from the entire Iranian axis. a ground invasion using pickup trucks from all borders, undermining the regimes in Jordan and Egypt. I believe them when they say this, by the way. They have the intention to do it. They have somewhat the capability to accomplish it. They will follow through. Maybe you guys watching in the West, you're not taking this seriously. And I've heard nonstop in the last 24 hours, all this news was breaking out, that all these Americans, especially these Christians on the far right in America, or on the right side, are like, no, we don't want to get involved. It's not our war. This is your war. Get it into your head. They call America the big devil and Israel the little devil. They will attack you. You do not want Iran to have a nuke. It is your war. Regardless of how you feel about getting involved in it, you have to understand something. Their attempt to destroy Israel is only proceeding to attempt to destroy Europe and America after. They want to destroy Western civilization. It is your war. You're involved whether you like it or you don't, Habibi. That's how it works. Sorry, little rant. The IDF is preparing for an operation lasting several days, including the expectation of heavy Iranian barrages, and says full dialogue is underway with the U.S. military. The IDF clarifies they are not working to overthrow the regime in Iran, but rather the target. That's interesting and kind of weird. I don't know why they would clarify that. We should be overthrowing the regime. But rather to target the military infrastructure and nuclear sites. And according to the best estimates, the opening strike in Iran would have been very surprising in a scope and in places that the Iranians did not expect. At the end of the operation, there will be no nuclear threat. And other than that, everybody's just getting prepared to go to shelters. It's going to be a big night. This is very, very. Israeli official says the operation will last for weeks. Yeah, this is going to be very, very, very intense.
Moments ago, Israel launched Operation Rising Lion, a targeted military operation to roll back the Iranian threat to Israel's very survival. This operation will continue for as many days as it takes to remove this threat. I want to assure the civilized world, we will not let the world's most dangerous regime get the world's most dangerous weapons. And Iran plans to give those weapons, nuclear weapons, to its terrorist proxies. That would make the nightmare of nuclear terrorism all too real. Today, our strong and courageous soldiers and people stand together to defend ourselves against those who seek our destruction. And by defending ourselves, we defend many others, and we roll back a murderous tyranny. Generations from now, history will record that our generation stood its ground, acted in time, and secured our common future. May God bless Israel. May God bless the forces of civilization everywhere. Thank you.
More than anything, obviously I want to wish everybody in Israel. I'm not there right now. It sucks. I was there for the first and second. I don't know why I get a bit of FOMO every time there's a big attack like this. Whatever is going to happen, pray for Israel. Keep Israel in your thoughts. Specifically, keep your thoughts and minds on my grandma, Safta Miriam. If you guys don't know, my grandma's situation is kind of tough. She's 86 years old with dementia. She's bedridden. She cannot go to a bomb shelter when these kinds of rockets fall, when these kind of attacks happen. First and second Iranian attack, unscathed, nothing happened to her. It was truly a miracle. But this third attack will be bigger than all the others because we're now going for a very serious operation. Please pray for my grandma. Keep her in your thoughts. She will not be going to a bomb shelter. As these giant ballistic missiles will be falling, my grandma will be in her bed, waiting for her potential death, which is something that she says. Obviously, God forbid that happen. But think about my grandma when you're thinking about Israel, and obviously think about all the innocent lives of Israelis and Palestinians, Muslims, Jews, Arabs, Christians. Doesn't matter who is going to be suffering under the terrible threat of this regime, who needs to finally go down. That's my first initial update. I will give you guys more as more information comes out. I love you guys a long time. Goodbye, class. If you believe in my content and want to support me, just know your help is needed. There's a bunch of great ways to support me, being PayPal, Buy Me a Coffee, or joining my Patreon community down below. Patreon is the best way to support my channel, and you'll get a bunch of cool perks depending on what tier you join. Another great way to support me is by buying my merchandise on thetravelingclat.com. I regularly drop new merch designs like this beautiful hat or this amazing shirt, where you can support the channel and get something cool for yourself. I also have an amazing Discord community with people from all over the world. Thank you so much for your support.